But what are the sound effects when the news starts? Do 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 do.
This seems really dark, Dave.
Do 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 do.
You're on.
Oh, hello. I'm busy playing with my pretend news desk.
I was like, it looks really dark in here.
I was going to talk to Larry in the newsroom.
You need to, all right, tell Larry to get your to get the comments pulled up. So apparently we didn't know that it was time to start, but it's Winesday, episode 77 here at That's Inappropriate. And
you were live for like 20 whole seconds.
So, you know, it's Winesday, and we are here.
Consummate professionals here, That's Inappropriate.
Hello, Shayna and Sherry and Christina. I thought you were on. Sherry's like, you didn't know. No, but we are here. We believe this to be episode 77, which could also be a bucket of lies. We're not exactly sure. Freaking out for a second, thinking today's Wednesday. It is today's Wednesday.
We're
there
ready
we go.
To start. Yes.
So B-roll,
it's
nice.
The B-roll. I'm solid B-roll.
See, scene pie 314. But that's you're such a dork. All right. So hello, Rachel and Donna and Carrie and Sarah
Heidi.
and Renee and Gina. We are here.
Yes, they all missed.
I'm back from the desert. I had to like kill some snakes and lizards and
you didn't kill
claw my way out of the desert.
You didn't kill
like
a snake.
I was drinking from cactus.
Nopody believes
cacti.
at all.
I ate a cactus. I did eat a prickly pear martini. That is not a lie. It was tasty.
That's a thing. Prickly pear.
Prickly pear. It's a fruit.
Yeah, on a cactus.
Aunt Pat told me all about it.
I saw the post on the Book of Face.
She did.
So welcome to this episode of Winesday. Eric has come back from the desert. We are here. Dave, the business manager, was so excited he did not have to do this again. He hated every minute of it. And when we were done, he was like, he was crying a little. He asked me to hold him. It was uncomfortable, so it was.
It was definitely a surprise.
Yeah. So, surprise, Arizona. We're back. All right. So we have a hodgepodge of stories for you this evening. Obviously, once again, all totally been vetted by That's Inappropriate for accuracy.
From Larry at the news desk.
Yeah, Larry. Let's get that first story in here, Larry. Okay. Even though I love Panda Pete, we missed you. See,
I know. I missed all of you too.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
We have to slide over. Oh, hello there as well.
Well, we can't. We're not gonna both fit.
That's okay.
We're not gonna both fit, but we're over on Instagram as well. So if you're there, hello. If you're here, hello. If you're there, hello. Hello. All right. So starting this evening off, everybody has been. I think a lot of people followed the Olympics. I think a lot of people watch at least parts of it, right? Like, there's only so many people that are like living and breathing every minute, but like everybody watches a little bit. And we watched some figure skating, we watched some curling, we've watched some.
You watched curling?
We did.
See, we
went to a bar and everyone was watching curling.
All I liked was what team was it that had on the heart pants?
I didn't see that.
It was like the Norwegians or the Finnish. They just came out in like 70s, like Mamma Mia, like ABBA pants. And it was just like, we're the Norwegians. We're here to play.
I still don't understand the rules of curling, and I don't really understand anything about it.
It's like shuffleboard with rocks.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true, but...
Kinda. I was pretty close.
But it basically just made me...
That's what it says in the rule book.
It made me think about how I mop after the kids come through and like spill stuff, and it's like, come on.
That lady with her little robot vacuum.
Yeah, there was somebody did a good video about it. So anyway, here's the thing about curling. Apparently, I wouldn't have thought this was one of the massively cutthroat, like serious.
Where they're like, like trying to kneecap one another.
Well, but
it's not a Nancy Kerrigan sport.
It might be because a Russian athlete failed his urine test at the Winter Olympics. He was one of the curlers, and he was doping. I mean, he was literally taking...
And you have to kind of like pause too, because like your whole country was like already in trouble. Like they literally were like, Russia, you don't get to play in our games. You don't get to take part in the reindeer games. Yeah. And still he got caught with the dope.
He did, and it was apparently
the dope.
It's called meladonium, and it apparently
you're adding syllables.
It increases your circulation in the brain, and it aids with heart failure and chest pain. So
I get that they can't take, but can they take like herbal supplements? Or when you're an Olympian, you're not allowed to have anything?
There's a list of banned substances.
Oh, and it's like you can't have these things,
right? And Sudafed is on there. You can't take Sudafed because it's an upper, right? Like it makes your heartbeat faster in there or whatever. But this is like a real legit thing. And this guy was doping for curling, and I was just super confused about it.
I don't get. Yeah, like
was going to get an extra ration of cabbage and potatoes.
I didn't.
I don't.
It was kind of like I didn't. I guess curling is seriously cutthroat, and I didn't realize it was so cutthroat. Because you hear about these triathletes
in Russia,
doping.
You curl or you don't go home.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, it was a big deal.
It was a big deal, and it got a lot of...
sorry about your migraine. Turn off the lights.
Yeah.
Turn me down.
Hello,
I'm told I have a grating voice.
But do they? I mean, so the people talk about those rocks being heavy, but they don't even pick them up.
No, it's sliding.
They just slide.
No. And
I don't understand when they're doing the Swiffer thing. Is that making it smoother or rougher?
We don't know. We watched a full hour and it was just confusing.
So it makes it like slide.
Because
so why aren't you just doing it the whole time? Like go go go.
Because they want it to slow down or speed up or go different directions.
Based on what it's going to hit in the
grade.
You know
what?
I could totally be a curler because I learned to play bocce ball while I was in Arizona. It's pretty much the same thing.
Were you at Del Boca Vista Phase 2?
Look,
I was in Phase 2 of Del Boca Vista. And I am the bocce ball champ. I beat Uncle Craig.
If I see you doping before any bocce ball tournament or anything of the nature, I will tell.
Just one bicep is like,
I will tell. But it was just weird. It was weird. Like of all the events in the games, I wouldn't have put money on saying that curling guy right there, that guy.
He's the one to watch.
He's on the juice.
I wouldn't have thought that. So anyway, that is a thing. It melts the ice so that it will slide.
Look, we really shouldn't make fun because I'm sure I would be awful at it, and it probably requires great amounts of skill. But it is. You're right. You wouldn't think that they'd be like, pull down your pants and take that human growth hormone. You know what I mean? You gotta go curl tonight.
It's just, and it's not funny because I'm sure he got in big trouble and he didn't get to win.
Angela said they did curling at her high school.
You have to be very limber to curl.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of blew me away that it was the curling couple.
I'm sure it's hard, but it is kind of, I don't know if it's funny is the right word. Shocking?
No, it was a little bit shocking.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Carly says the Calm app has changed her sleep routine with a 2.5-year-old.
I love it.
2.5-year-old.
We listen to that sucker every night. Okay, so the rules of politeness should apply everywhere, but apparently they do not apply to the friendly skies. No. And we have a story
These were
tonight.
Very unfriendly skies.
We have a story tonight of a flight out of Transavaria Airline from.
Did you make that up?
Transavaria Airline. Whatever. From Dubai to Amsterdam.
You said Dubai, right?
I know where Dubai is. So these two couples were sitting next to apparently one lone traveler, a gentleman.
Oh, he's by himself. I would not
call him a gentleman after you hear the story.
He was not a gentleman after what he did.
But he was by himself, and so these two couples who were sitting one row behind and one row in, and he was the third seat, obviously, in this one row or whatever. He kept farting. He farted.
But it's worse. It's because they were like, dude, you need to stop farting. And he was just like, nope.
And it got to the point,
there was a physical altercation over the farts.
There was pushing and shoving over the farting, and they said that the plane started to smell so bad, people were complaining of nausea and upset stomach. So you're going to think to yourself, now here's the thing too, a plane is loud, right? You're on a plane, it's not quiet, right?
No.
There's noise going on. So if you can hear this guy...
No, did the article say that you could hear him?
They said they could hear him.
They could hear
smell him through
Maybe he was ill.
Through the length of the plane, they said, through the body of the plane, the smell.
I don't understand if the guy next to you is like, dude, stop, and then you're still like, nope.
Well,
that's a different level of go to the bathroom.
Look. You can man, you can, unless he was diarrhea in his drawers, you can control. Like,
they had to land the plane.
They had an emergency landing.
Emergency land.
They took the 2 couples off and the gentleman because there was an altercation on there. Then they evacuated the plane so that they could freshen it up.
Did those things drop down?
I don't know.
That was one of the comments.
I don't know, but I'm telling you.
Help yourself before you help a friend.
He sure did have gastric distress, but his gastric distress.
Sherry, I was thinking the same thing. There was like a Chipotle at that gate.
I thought the mask would deploy.
Yeah, that Transavia flight, it was at the Chipotle gate. He was hammering burritos.
Whatever. Look, I'd have been so ticked if I was sitting next to some dude who kept farting like that on a plane. I would be super ticked.
Yeah, I don't know that he was farting. Maybe he just pooped.
I don't fart.
Ever?
Okay, no, I do.
Happened.
I do, but here's the thing. At our house, if I fart, and I'm talking, mine are not loud, mine are just little... He will turn and look at me, and he will go,
gross.
"That's the most disgusting."
It's like
he is offended.
I'm offended.
He gets offended when I fart. He will stop and look at me and go, "I can't believe you just did that." And it's like you walk around blowing doors off. The second a little tootski leaks out, and this guy is ready to evacuate the plane.
Tanya says she holds them until she starts burping.
He may have sharted. And here's the thing.
Women don't fart, they toot.
Here's the thing. If you sharted, like you know you sharted, okay?
I think I might just toot from now on. I don't fart anymore.
You know you sharted. So you need to get yourself up and you need to go to that bathroom. You need to clean them drawers out, okay? You do not sit in your shart.
And then it's like we have to land the flight. Somebody tried to flush their pants.
Patty's husband's been banned from eating Raisin Bran before he flies.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Charcoal undies, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can put charcoal pads into it.
Like panty
like an
liners,
insert.
but they're charcoal.
It's like an insert in the...
Yeah.
It's so bad in your farts that you need a charcoal
I tried
liner.
to get them for him, but they were sold out. Yeah, it's a thing.
If you're a company that makes charcoal pant liners, we need to work with you.
Yeah, call us, please.
Oh my god.
All right, so this next one, I believe this is from Florida, but I might be mistaken.
Florida woman.
But I'm pretty sure it's Florida woman.
If it's not a Florida woman, it could be very easily.
I'm sure
just
this
wait
has already
a couple
happened.
days.
But yes, so...
No.
It's not Florida?
El Dorado County.
Oh.
That is.
El Dorado?
Colorado?
El Dorado, not
no,
California.
That's California.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cali.
so this is a SoCal woman. She was going up to homes and running up and stealing packages, which is an epidemic now. People have been stealing packages off of porches left and right. And I have news for you, this house, because there was surveillance, they had like 6 or 7 packages. There were a couple of big ones piled on top. But here's the great thing about this robber. She gets out of the car, runs up, shirtless, as one would in the midst of a robbery, looks straight into the surveillance camera, so you got a full shot of her face, her ninnies hanging out.
Was she like shocked? Was she like...
No, she was busy.
It's like she lived there.
I've got things to do.
I gotta fix my...
I gotta go.
So she literally just starts she takes a bunch of them, puts them in the car, comes back for the rest. This time she had when she first ran up, she had a shirt on, but it was open and you could see her bra. She ditched the shirt, ran back completely shirtless for the next round of items, took them, ran to the car, and now police are like, we've got a shirtless titty toddy robber, titty toddy robber.
Hotty toddy.
We need your help. We need your help
Looks
out
like
there.
A solid C cup.
And I'm just watching it and thinking to myself, you didn't think to cover your face. You didn't think to cover your titty toddies.
Look, I don't think
and
when
you just grabbed and ran.
I don't think when you make like the choice to become a career criminal that like you're, the most time they're not rocket science.
Well, here's the thing though. She cannot be a career criminal because she looked directly into a surveillance camera.
But she could be maybe she'll learn her next course in jail.
She's budding.
Look, budding.
Aspiring. She's an aspiring criminal.
No, this was terrible.
What's your profession? I'm an aspiring thief.
Yeah, she didn't aspire to much. She was a hot mess. I aspire
to thieve without getting caught.
She was a hot mess. So
Northern California, El Dorado.
Northern California. Sorry. Okay, I didn't want to get any titty toddy ladies from Southern California in trouble. You didn't do it.
I wonder if she's the mad pooper. She was out
like
jogging.
This is her side gig.
No, she wasn't
she
jogging.
Mad poops and then steals packages.
Yeah.
I don't know that they ever found the mad pooper. I should look that up. Oh. Yeah, we should look. That was Colorado Springs, not California.
Not California.
All right, moving on. So, Yeah, the smart people, Katie says, they
who
think
loves,
they steal
who
stuff.
loves Chrissy Teigen?
What?
This lady goes, oh, there was another story of a lady stealing packages, and when she was running off, she fell and broke her leg.
Yeah.
Her man had to come get her and carry her out.
It was bad.
That feels like
her leg
karma.
just flopped there. It was bad. I saw that. And he's telling her to get up.
That sounds like karma.
He's telling her to get up, and he's pulling on her. You see her leg is just flopping like this. It's like, oh my God.
Jesus.
Like, it was bad. It was a bad break. It was not.
Karma.
It was bad.
That is some karma right there.
Yeah. But anyway, so Chrissy Teigen is
and John Legend, who are adorable together.
They're adorable.
One of my favorite tweets ever is when she tweeted the picture of his bum, and it was like by accident, on purpose, in the mirror in their bedroom.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "You just put me on blast on Twitter." But they're cute, super cute couple.
They are cute, and
so she's
funny.
on Ellen. So she's on Ellen, and as Ellen does, Ellen plays games. We all know everybody loves Ellen.
Yes.
Game of Games.
Yes. The name of the game was You Don't Know Jack About John.
So all the questions were about John Legend.
Yeah.
Her husband of like years.
Yeah, they've been together
She was
a while.
awful at this game.
Yeah.
She didn't know like what album he won his first Grammy.
She says knowledge about Legend's career, which is pretty legendary. She didn't know which album her husband won his first Grammy for, or the fictional band his character was part of in the Oscar-winning film La La Land. And those songs he did with Alicia Keys for Carpool Karaoke, she never even watched the episode. She was like,
she got things to do.
Okay, but when I saw this story,
it's not on my DVR
when
list.
I saw this story, I felt like there are some things about my spouse that like I know a ton about, but then I feel like there are some things where like people from like his job or whatever could come and be like, so did you know XYZ about Trey? And I'd be like, no. Like, I think that could happen. Do you think there's anything about Dave where somebody could be like, did you know Dave was really good at blah? And you'd be like, no, I didn't know that.
I don't know.
You don't know me.
I don't know you. Really?
You don't know my business.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, okay.
I just thought it was interesting.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to play that sometime.
Enigma wrapped in a riddle.
Ooh, we could
that
do
is
a
the
game
business manager.
We could do a game.
You could ask her questions about me and see if she knows.
Ooh, that sounds fun, guys.
I know all of the answers.
You'll know a lot of the answers. You will not know all of the answers.
Okay.
Moving along.
Yeah.
So.
But it was cute.
Oh, welcome, Asia.
Before we okay, so we're going to talk about Fergie and her national anthem hiccup. But I am told, I'm not a singer. I know you are.
I am.
I'm not a singer. I'm told it's a very difficult song to sing.
Yeah, all of the keys and the notes.
It's very, I guess it takes a very varied range, and it's very vocally demanding. It's not an easy song to sing.
Yeah.
So
I usually only sing the anthem here at home.
Okay, just when you're warming the pipes up.
Right.
So here's my take on the whole thing. Do I think that it was a great rendition? No, it was pretty spectacularly bad.
It was.
But
very, very.
However, I feel like people are going for her jugular.
Yeah.
They want her to be in pain because she sang it so bad.
Because here's the thing about it, I don't even think she should have apologized, because here's the thing. She took a chance. Okay, you know who she should be mad at? Is the person who she was like, hey, could you listen to something? I think I'm going to do the anthem, and I'm going to sing it like this. Where ho, ho, Jose, can't you sing?
Is that your smoky lounge singing?
There was somebody on her staff that was like, yes, honey.
Somebody said to her, somebody was like, that is Fergalicious. That person, Fergie, needs to be fired, because you got some bad advice on that. Now, do I think she should have apologized? No.
Nope.
She didn't hit the mark. It didn't go well, but you know what she said was, look, it didn't pan out the way I thought it would.
Right.
And that's okay.
Right.
Everybody has a down day.
She tried something, and it was like, no, honey.
I felt bad for the NBA players that are like,
I was just watching Steph Curry's face. I was watching Steph Curry's face, and I'm like, he's calling Obama later. He's gonna be like, did you hear that?
They were stressed. They were sitting there, and they were trying to keep a straight face, and it's like, listen, I like Fergie. She's got a good voice. I have no qualms with her, but don't apologize.
I was happy to see that a lot of the Twitter stuff were people saying, why is she apologizing? No need to apologize.
You don't need to apologize. It was a stinker of an anthem, but I think it was just she tried something and it didn't work. And that's
happy birthday, Cameron.
Happy birthday. That's a big arena
Carl's
to do
Jr.
that.
goes, who wants to live in a world where you have to apologize for taking creative risks?
And that's the whole thing. Is she took a creative risk, and it didn't pan out.
I want a Carl's burger.
We don't even have a Carl's.
Yeah, that was live. That was not recorded. Because if that was recorded, somebody would have been like, honey.
Well, I'm not kidding.
We're going to take...
But I'm not...
Take two.
But I'm serious. Like, if she wants to look to somebody, I would have been like, listen, okay, I sang that for you 3 weeks ago. You told me it was a good idea.
I think why people get so mad is because it's like, it's the anthem, like, it's the country. Like, I get it's like a respect thing. But at the same time, I just feel like people were coming out to cut her.
Yeah, they were.
Like, they just wanted her to feel pain. And I did not have that kind of visceral reaction.
Well, and look, Michelle was like, she's won 8 Grammys, okay?
Right.
And here's the thing.
She's some great songs.
You just like the way Fergie looks, which is fine. She's a very pretty woman.
She's very talented.
But it was not. That's what the business manager says when he likes to look at the ladies. He always says, "Oh, she's so talented." It's like, yeah, okay. But yeah. So anyway, Fergie, there's no need to apologize. We all have bad days. We all have off days, and it was just.
It was an off day.
It was an off day, and that's okay.
You are off.
9 times out of 10, I'm having an off day. It's okay. All right. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. So you are in love with
I'm so excited with these two.
Go ahead.
The Shib-Sibs.
The Shibs.
The Shibutani siblings.
More Olympian news.
So they got 2 bronze medals, right? They got the bronze medal for the team.
I believe.
And then they got the bronze medal for their couple or however that works. Couple skate.
Ice dancing.
So here's why I think they're interesting. The article that was in the paper today is they really like Korean pop music.
Yeah.
Great. If you want to feel good about our music, go listen to some Korean pop.
Korean pop. BTS is the name of the group.
However, what I think is awesome about this is, can you imagine doing that? Can you imagine figure skating with your brother? Because I feel like I'd be doing it with my sister, and she'd roll her eyes or something, and I'd drop her right on. I'd just be like, be on the ice then.
Yeah.
It's like I'm done with you.
I can't.
There would be no.
They can't sit in the car.
I can't get my kids to sit on the couch without a fist fight. I couldn't imagine them trying to ice dance. Brian would be pulling Sophia's hair. Sophia would be...
What do they spend on the ice? 8 hours a day?
Oh, ungodly amounts of time. And then here's the other thing too, I don't have the temperament for ice skating because I totally be like, ugh! And just stamp, I'd be like donkey stamping on the ice and stuff. But there would be no way I could be nice to my sister after doing that for a whole day.
Yeah.
There's no way. I don't think I can be nice for an hour. We went sideways
in here. I like Korean barbecue was the next top. Yeah. But here's the thing. They did a great job. They obviously have good temperament towards each other. It worked out. They love what they do. They are very good at it. So good on you. But no, my children will never. That's like the Hanson brothers.
Yeah.
Or Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And it's
here's what I really like. Here's what I really like about the story. I guess all the professionals kept telling these two, you need to get new partners.
Yeah.
This is not a thing you can do with a sibling. You need to go get a...
You're
both good skaters, but you need to go get...
They were the first Asians to ever win medals in
I didn't know that.
Ever.
But I just love that they were no, we skate good together. That's our thing. We're good at that.
I would disown my sibling if I figure skating.
I'm telling you, I would figure a way to melt some ice and stick her to it and leave her there.
Yeah.
It would not go well.
No.
It would not go well.
And not only would it not go well, but I could just see a lot of I will cut you with this skate. I could see a lot
I feel like it would get dark so fast.
Yeah.
It would get dark so fast.
And it's you're holding them up and it's oh, just kidding. And then you do that ice skating thing where you turn to the side and you put ice on them and it's I don't know. It wouldn't go over well.
Trying to get her to lick the ice. It wouldn't be nice. It'd be mean.
Yeah, but anyway, so they were adorable because they were also trying to get these embroidered hats to this group, this BTS group.
The Korean
and it was cute. It was very cute. I hope they did get their hats to them.
By the way, one of the most fun times I ever had at a music store. When I was in college, I did study abroad in Japan, and I just wandered into a Japanese, Sam Goody. Do you remember Sam Goody?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it was a Sam Goody. It was in Japanese. I couldn't read it. And I just walked down the aisles and just picked albums by their covers and just listened to people sing in Japanese. It was So much fun.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It was super fun.
Hello from Texas. Yeah, so, snow shower. Thank you. That's what I was talking about. All right, so moving on. Apparently, there was a big fashion show. Was it Fashion Week?
No, this was a Gucci runway show.
This was just a Gucci runway show. Mm-hmm. And apparently, they decided
Speaking of dark.
They were going to release their fall-winter 2008-2019 collection. But I'm confused by that because we've already had winter. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there.
This is the coming year, 18-19.
Oh, for 18-19. Oh, they're way ahead of the game.
They're ahead of the game.
Oh, just kidding,
Gucci wants you to plan ahead.
Just kidding, Gucci. You're doing a good job. Okay, so they're releasing.
Yes, the Canadians killed it. You are absolutely right, Amy.
They're putting out the 18-19 collection, and this Alessandro Michel was the creative director for this Gucci runway model thing, right? So he sends the models out.
Yep.
Dressed in what I had no idea was fashionable because I looked at it and I was like, "Are we sure this isn't pajamas?"
Right show.
It did look a little.
Are
bit
these
like people
jam jams?
It looked a little like people wandered in off the street.
Jam jams and what is the thing that I love? A poncho. It was very odd. But of course,
triangle.
Yeah, it was very odd. Here's the thing: obviously, I don't understand fashion, and that's fine. But this is high fashion, which I really don't get. So they push them out. And they're like, here, go runway walk this. And they hand them severed heads.
Now they were, and it's worse than that, because they were severed heads that were duplicates
of their own head.
So it was really the model carried their own model head.
Yeah, so it was like, high fashion, here's my head.
It was like, I killed my twin before I walked out.
It was super creepy and super weird.
It was really creepy.
It was.
And not only that, but it took 6 months to design the head. They took molds of their faces. Yeah. They made them look exactly like these individuals, and it was weird. So if you want to talk about some weird fashion trends, this was weird. I don't understand why high fashion and a severed head go together, but people loved it. Everybody at Vogue and whatever.
So then she's looking at the pictures and she's like, I don't understand these models. And I'm like, high fashion models aren't conventionally beautiful. They're striking. They're supposed to catch your eye and be like, that's interesting.
Yeah, it caught my eye all right. And I was kind of looking.
It was kind of the head's help.
And I'm looking at it and I'm like, why is she carrying her own head?
It's super creepy, Kimberly.
Weird. It was super creepy. And they really
#murder runway.
Oh, and they really looked like the individuals. Talk about striking. I wanted to arrest them for decapitating someone because it was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
So anyway,
that was pretty rough.
It was
rough. Weird. It was out there.
Shop.
Oh. We decided that
we haven't done this in a while.
I would kill for that Gucci shirt at a whole new meeting.
Yeah. We decided that we were going to do free shipping.
Free shipping
and
autographed books.
Free shipping in the store and autographed books because we haven't really talked about the store in so long. No. So if you want a t-shirt, if you want to grab a Panda Pete, a Hot Mess Express shirt, a Chitty Chatty shirt, a For the Love shirt, a book, you can go in right now. You can get anything you want.
Free shipping to the US.
And
my favorite is when I wear one of the shirts out and a stranger's like, that's inappropriate.
Listen, my face.
That's inappropriate.
I can't do this for Canada. I'm sorry. I love you guys. You're my Canadian friends, but we always take a bath. The right word?
Take a bath.
Because the Canadian shipping is outrageous, but
not just that. Do you know that when they have to pay?
They have to pay to pick up their items.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
So you pay more and they pay more?
Yes.
Yeah, they pay duty.
Yes. Hello, Bucky. So if you want to
get Justin, I gotta call my buddy Justin Trudeau and get that.
Yeah, visit us at that'sinappropriate.com.
Go to that'sinappropriate.com. Grab it up. You can get no shipping. So we'll send it to you. And if you want
in the continental U.S.
Continental U.S. And if you want a copy of Scoop the Poop, I will autograph what we have left. Okay? They said, oh, boo. Connie is obviously Canadian.
It's all right. We love the Canadians.
Yeah. We do.
I love my Canadian buddies.
Yes, Rachel.
Oh, yeah. We have apparel. I'm wearing...
We don't have jackets.
The hoodies sold out.
The hoodies were a limited run.
They sold out. So, anywho's
I don't understand what the duty is on the other end. Somebody has to educate me.
I don't know.
Is that all mail that they get from us, or just packages?
Because you sent some, and
is it like a tax, like an added tax?
It's based on how the value of what they're getting.
Yeah.
So it's some kind of added tax.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a tariff. Is that right?
Tariff. I think it is a tariff.
I think it's called tariff. Which I don't.
I'm sorry, Renee. Food poisoning sucks. I hope she feels better.
Oh, sorry. Sherry got a hoodie. She loves it. I love my hoodie. He has a hoodie
too. I don't even care that it's a girl hoodie. I'm still wearing it.
It's not a girl hoodie.
No,
it's
yours
unisex.
is.
Oh, is it unisex?
Yes.
Well, it's got sparkly writing on the back. Never stopped me.
When I showed you the prototype for the sparkly writing, you actually said, "Oh yeah, I'd love to wear that." So don't even. All right, moving on. In other flight news.
There was
and this was odd.
Unfriendly skies.
And this was odd.
This was funny.
A passenger on an international flight was captured on video by a passenger behind them. Yeah. She was
Ural Airlines, which I don't know if Ural Airlines is like a full freight or like a budget line.
Turkey to Moscow.
Yep.
She's a couple rows back. She's maybe 4 or 5 rows back. Mm-hmm. She's got her phone up and she's recording, and she's looking at a woman who's holding up a pair of wet underpants.
Just wet underpants.
That she
the little air vent that you like turn on
to the air conditioning vent,
where it just feels like some old man is above you going.
Yeah, she was trying to dry some wet undies in her, and you know what the best part was? Nobody said anything to the stewardess about it. Nobody was like, "Hey."
And it was for like 10 or 15 minutes.
They said full 20 minutes.
She had to get them
20
dry.
minutes, and it's like nobody was like, "We don't piss our pants and then hold them up to the air conditioner. We don't do that here." Nobody was like taken aback by this. It was like, "Oh, another pair of piss pants in aisle 7."
She didn't even care. She
held them up, and she's holding them. And
is that the actual picture from the article? So this is
from the video.
This is legit.
No, this is screenshots from the video.
You're welcome. I found this story.
And it was just, and I'm sitting here, and at first I thought maybe her child had an accident.
Nope, those don't look like underwear.
But they totally do look like. And here's the other thing too, like if I piss myself and or shart my undies, I'm just gonna take them off and throw them out, right?
Yeah.
Like if I clean piss through my underwear.
You got the icons, you're good.
Well, I don't. Yes, I actually wear special underpants for my pee-pee problem. But I'm saying if you did a full on. I'm going now. I'm going right now. It's happening.
Bridesmaids.
Is that what happened? I don't think I'd even rinse them puppies out. I think I'd just be like, we're calling it a day. Throw them out. Put your jeans back on or your yoga pants.
Mary. Maybe they were new and she had to wash them.
I don't think so.
In the airplane sink?
Yeah.
In that little air sink where you have to be like 2 ounces.
Yeah, I don't.
2 more ounces.
I don't know.
2 more ounces.
But she had no shame. She held them suckers right up. And she turned a couple times and was like, "That's right. These are my undies. Okay, you have a problem with that? I'm dry cleaning. I'm just doing some dry cleaning right now." But she held firm and nobody said a damn word.
There's very low humidity.
Nobody.
30,000 feet.
Nobody said a damn word about this. Hello from Hawaii.
Maybe she was leaving Arizona and she just had swampy draws.
I told you she was going Turkey to Moscow.
It's not hot in Moscow.
No.
All
right.
Hashtag it wasn't me. But it was her.
Mind you, this was also on Valentine's Day.
Oh, she loved her some undies.
Oh my God, that brings in a whole new dynamic as to why she took over.
Nope.
They were gifts.
So, two fishermen off the coast.
Get out of here. I think we've cracked the case.
Stop it. 2 fishermen off the coast of where were they?
South Carolina.
Yeah.
So 2 South Carolina men
Hilton Head.
are fishing.
Is that right?
As you do. Hilton Head, that's where they were.
Yeah, Hilton
So they're
Head.
they're fishing, and they catch, lo and behold, 10-foot great white shark.
Yeah,
which is
10-foot
whoa, like and I've been fishing out in the Gulf where you catch a shark that you are not intending to get like that big of a shark, and it's like, whoa, I just caught like a 4 or 5 foot shark, like, whoa.
Well,
so 10 foot though is big. I mean, like, big. Dang, you caught a really big shark, right? So they're like, wow, fluke, that was crazy. They, finished with that one. I don't know if they kept it. I assume they threw it back.
No, they threw it back. It shook the hook.
It got off.
It got off. The first one
So they
got
throw
off.
the lure back out, and what happens?
Not 5 minutes later, they throw the line back out, and they hook a 16-foot great white shark.
It's making the hair on the back of my neck.
Now here's the thing, people. Everybody wants to claim that sharks don't travel in packs and that they're never together because they're lone.
Those sharks were playing.
They're loners.
Those sharks were like, we can take this boat.
Listen, okay? Something happened out there in the great deep blue, and they
conspired. Mile Dry Club. Hashtag Mile Dry Club.
I love it. Hashtag Mile Dry.
Hashtag Mile Dry Club.
All right,
you said that. You win. Laura, you win at life.
Laura, that was great.
Laura wins at life.
But they conspired because they're not supposed to be together. They're not supposed to ever. He even said, I've caught 2 or 3 sharks in an outing, but they would be 5 or 6 hours apart that you catch them because they don't travel together.
Except the little ones when they're like all bitey and eating like bloody things when you like chum the water.
Well, that's different. They come because they're coming from all around.
We don't know how they were fishing for these sharks, but they caught 2 very large sharks.
That's illegal. You're not even allowed to chum in certain areas.
Yeah,
but a 16-foot great white. Do you know how many people that could eat at one time? It's like you could eat a school bus of people.
Ridiculous.
It is a big freaking shark.
Hashtag
and they
Shark
pull
Fight
it
Club.
And they pulled it up to the boat and they were trying to unhook it.
It was disturbing. No, you cut that line. Let the salt have it.
They said that the shark was fine. Swam off, no need to resuscitate. I'm like, how are you resuscitating a 16-foot great white?
You shake their gills.
You're going to touch a 16-foot great white? You're going to put your arm over the boat?
Probably not.
And be like, it's okay, Sheila. It was a rough go, but
Megan
you got
says
this.
maybe it was a baby and a mama. I don't think they hang out together. I think they get born and they're
there's
like,
no 10-foot babies.
No.
Yeah,
that's
I don't think 10
shark.
foot is
they don't
that's
come
a
out
grown
10 foot.
shark. No.
Yeah, that's a big.
No, they're 4 or 5 feet, but not 10 foot. That was
those sharks were looking for a rematch with Michael Phelps.
Those sharks.
We got Shaq. We got Finn.
No, those sharks were looking for dinner, and that boat looked like a good option. It was like a golden corral.
I love
buffet.
when you see like the little dinghy, and then they show the shark swimming around in it. It's bigger than the boat.
Oh yeah, no, and here's another reason I don't swim in the ocean.
That's why I want all those people that go to like St. Pete and then they fish in the canoe, not the canoes, the kayaks. No, because you can catch something bigger than the kayak.
No, you know it's bad. There's video of people catching the big grouper,
and they drag them out and just swim away with the boat. And
well, because we have Goliath grouper here that are like 600-700 pounds.
They're big.
They're massive.
And
you're not eating it either, by the way. You're not ever getting it up anywhere, but you don't eat them anyway because when they're that big, they've got like worms living in them again.
There was a video.
Sure, you can't eat that.
You can't eat them.
Someone catching.
They're disgusting.
No, someone that was catching like a 5-foot shark. And the grouper came up and ate the shark. Right at the boat.
Yeah, that happens. I'm a grouper.
No, I'm out.
All right, so last week we talked about an alligator in a shopping mall. Not in a shopping mall, in a parking lot of a shopping mall. A 3.5-4 foot alligator. Okay, and it was
he wanted to go to Belts.
And it's like, okay, like everybody had fun trying to get him out, and he was all Riley and whatever and blah blah blah.
Yeah, fish are friends. We've watched a little bit of
not food.
Fish are friends, not food.
But here's the thing, guys, and this is why we keep saying here in Florida, it's mating season coming up, and these alligators are moving everywhere, and there was
out of the gutters.
Everywhere. The Pasco County Sheriff's deputy
responded
was called
to a call
in Lando Lakes.
Ring. Hi,
hello, this is Pasco Sheriff's Department. How may I help you?
I think I need some assistance.
With what, ma'am?
There's an alligator under my car.
No.
A big alligator under my car.
No, we don't believe you.
I'm pretty sure.
No. Okay.
He was bitey.
He was bitey. We're going to send somebody over, alligator trappers, to check. And sure enough, an 8.5 foot alligator.
That's a really big one. That's a pretty big one.
That one
to
will
be under
eat
your
you.
car.
That will
put a hurting on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I've had them in the yard where they were like 4 or 5 feet long.
8.5 foot
I've not had an 8-foot alligator in the yard.
You're toast, okay? You're toast. We actually had a neighbor who walked up to her door, and she went to walk in, and all of a sudden I hear her screaming, and I'm like,
was in the patio?
I go, did you see a spider? And she goes, there's an alligator on my porch. And I'm like, no, there's not.
No.
It was sitting underneath her bench with its head out. She walked over it. Stepped over it to get in the house, and it was a big one. It was like a 7-8 foot alligator. Yeah. Luckily, it was blind in one eye and didn't see her. Otherwise, she'd have been din-din. But anyway, that's Florida for you, and that's a real thing. And we do have to check under cars, and
there was one when I was driving home the other day. There was a little baby alligator under a truck on the way in.
Well, I always know that they're large, though, when they go to cross the street and they go, like, how much gap there is on either side of the street. Because it's like, if you're wide enough to cover like most of the distance, like you're a long alligator.
Well, the Pasco County Sheriff's Office took a picture of the alligator and said, today is #LoveYourPetDay, in case you did not know. Most of us Floridians do not
keep jokes. The sheriff's got jokes.
They do not keep gators as pets because it's illegal, but we have enough of them in our yard to consider them family. And it's like, no, I don't want you to be my family.
Speaking of pets.
Yes.
Have you ever had a skunk invasion? Have you ever had a skunk problem?
I have had skunks in the yard, but never in my house.
So let me tell you how not to get rid of skunks.
Okay.
So a Detroit man in suburban Detroit is having just terrible skunk trouble. He can't catch them. It's just terrible.
Are they really invading
## terrible skunk trouble.
Is anybody out here chronically getting their home invaded?
#TST, terrible skunk trouble. So he could not catch these wily skunks.
I've never heard of it.
It was straight up Pepe Le Pew. So could not catch them. So his bright idea to solve the skunk problem is to smoke bomb his entire house.
No, he took a legit
legit smoke bomb, like from NAM. Like it was. So he smoke bombs the whole house. It was so bad the house lit on fire.
He threw it into the air vent.
Yeah, and does the whole house.
Okay, so now clarify, the smoke bombs, they make smoke bombs for rodents.
Yeah, that's not what he was using.
No.
He was using like conceal you in a firefight smoke bombs.
No, he used the
house lights on fire. House is a total loss. Firefighters have to come.
Yeah, they did.
They search all the debris. Do you know the one thing they don't find?
A skunk.
No skunk.
But the entire house
turns out # wasn't skunk problems.
So either you've got really bad BO, or you need to look into some other.
Or that skunk was just extra wily. After he was like, I win.
I'm out.
I got you to destroy your house.
But here's my question.
He scampered away.
It's like, do you think the skunk left and was like, we shall meet again? like it was.
He went in the car. He went into the car.
Like it was Pepe Le Pew, like, get out of here. But no,
smoke the skunk. No,
they did not. And they said they made the sheriff's department put out a tweet and said, do not use a smoke bomb to get rid of skunks
from your house.
They said, please call somebody.
Yes, Ashley, I don't understand crawl spaces. Where we live, they just build the house right onto the ground, so there's not a big scary place for monsters to live under our house.
Well, you can't live under a house in Florida. It's water.
Right.
We don't have
so what
spaces.
They said, they all keep saying, well, it was crawl space, and it was like, no, I don't understand the crawl space.
Well, we don't have those here because you'll sink. Because you dig enough, you're going to hit water.
Oh my God. Stephanie had, I'm sorry, I exclaimed. So Stephanie had a skunk attack her pet duck.
Ooh.
Oh no. That makes sense. I bet they would.
Rabid. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I bet. Duck. Yeah. Do we have scorpions in Florida? Yeah. We have pretty much everything that can kill you.
We have lots of animals, although they're not. Have you ever looked at the list of animals in Australia? Because those animals want to kill you.
We have. Well, it's Florida and Australia are the two that are
competing.
Well, the neighbor the other day, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I see you." I was like, "Why?" She goes, "I was driving here and I saw a snake and it went into the grass right over by your house." I was like, oh.
Thanks.
Okay,
thanks, Carol. Thanks. Yeah, I'll see you at the next block party.
Yeah, she did say that.
She was panicked.
And so then Dave was looking for it, and I'm like, what are you going to do? Just like pick through the grass? Like,
no, whatever. If it's a black snake, they're good to have around.
The skunks will haunt you. They don't go away.
Yeah, and the smell of a skunk is pungent.
I've never smelled
Does the whole tomato thing really work?
On the interstate, you've never smelled a skunk?
That's not really a skunk, is it? It's just an awful smell.
No,
no. Skunks have a very pungent smell, and when they're out, you can smell them for miles.
Yeah.
Miles!
But skunks don't always do that unless they're like attacked. They don't just walk around and smell.
Yeah, no, but they
don't just walk around like, get away!
I don't know how you...
Does anyone know? Does that whole tomato thing really work?
I don't know.
I don't know if
people are saying their dogs got skunked.
All right, so, other thing
PSA,
before
don't
we go...
smoke the skunk. Call for help with the phone.
Yeah, don't. Tomorrow night, you can come on over, too, because we're going to do a FabFitFun unboxing. I haven't even opened it. Show everybody.
I
just got it.
I wanted to open it. I was going to peel it open, and the DM was like, no.
So we haven't even opened it yet, but we're going to do this tomorrow night. So if you want to come back, you can come hang out, and I'll pull everything out. I was thinking 9. 9, so that so everybody on the West Coast could join in too. But anyway, so KFC.
Ran out of an important ingredient.
One of the business manager's favorite.
It wasn't one of the 7 herbs and spices.
They ran out of chicken.
Yeah.
In Ireland, in the UK. Yeah. And actually they switched delivery companies and they put out bids, suppliers.
Yeah.
And they
like,
literally...
hello, Cisco?
They literally... ran out of chicken. So it said, due to administrative issues, a number of deliveries have been incomplete or delayed. We are doing our utmost to rectify the situation.
That was somebody in the UK.
So they
were doing their utmost. They couldn't do their best. They had to do their utmost.
So they put all of this out, and then all of a sudden KFC gets on Twitter, which was the best, and they said, the tweet was, the chicken crossed the road, just not to our restaurants.
Wah, wah.
So apparently KFC could not keep
They were coming after Wendy's Twitter game.
The one thing that they have to keep in stock, which is chicken, they could do no such thing. So they had to close down 575 restaurants until they can get them stocked. So I don't know if they're back up and running, but that's a lot of restaurants.
I had so much fun with this story.
They're saying yes, the tomato juice does help.
I had so much fun with this story. I just got pictures of buckets of chicken.
And you know what though?
I love it.
And here's the other thing too. Like if you're
Laura's had it happen. She pulled up to a KFC and they were like, "Sorry, we have no chicken."
We have no chicken. How sad are you if you pull up and you're like, "I will have the 12-piece family meal," and it's like, "No, you won't."
It's like a nightmare.
I'll deep fry a shoe for you, but that's all I have. Yeah. So anyway. KFC has a pretty good Twitter game. It's not anywhere near Wendy's Twitter game, but if you want to follow somebody on Twitter, follow Wendy's.
Wendy's is so funny on Twitter.
Wendy's is good. Do they use actual chicken? I'm sure they use actual chicken, Randy.
This happens everywhere.
Yeah, apparently people are saying they're out of chicken a lot.
Well, they really.
I've never gone to a fast food place and they're like, "Sorry, we're out of the food we make."
She won't let me go to KFC enough to see
I don't know that I've ever been to. Well, as a kid,
we don't need that much fried chicken.
But they have other things too.
Yeah.
Hashtag you had one job.
Yeah, you did. You had one job. All right, so a Russian couple decided that they wanted a new pet. So what did they adopt?
A stranded puma.
Well, it was
like a panther.
A wild cougar.
It was a puma.
It said cougar.
It said puma. I read the article.
It was a puma.
This is the article.
I'm telling you, is maybe cougar and puma are the same thing?
I don't know, but it says a wild cougar.
Do we have a pumaologist?
A pumaologist? Any pumaologists
Do we have a catologist on the line?
They basically...
Feline?
It is a feline. So they basically went to the zoo and... What?
They have those combo stores. It's KFC and Taco Bell.
Yeah,
I've never seen one of those.
There's one in Bush now.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take you.
I've only seen it with Long John Silver.
You can get a Mexi Mel and put fried chicken on it and roll it up.
Yeah, how did you not know that was a thing?
No, because I've only seen it with Long John Silver.
The DM is having a
Taco Bell and Long John Silver
breakdown on the other side of the phone.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
So basically this couple went to the zoo and they saw this baby cougar and they were like, "What are you going to do with that?" And the guy was like, "I don't know, it's going to be in the zoo." And they were like, "Well, we want your cougar." And he's like, "Are you sure?" And they're like, "Yeah." So
Barbie says cougars and pumas and mountain lions are all the same thing.
Okay, well, so they have a cougar, and so they take this cougar home. His name is Messi.
They named it.
And they said he likes...
Is it a boy cougar?
I think it's a girl. He likes to play around.
She.
It's a wild animal that lives in an apartment.
Not in even a house. It's look like a small apartment.
In the Russian city of Penza, Alexander and Maria says
in Russia, puma eats your face.
He's like a dog. We started taking him for walks step by step.
I just feel like in every video of this puma, Messi's looking at the guy like, I'm gonna eat you when he falls asleep.
Well, and then they go to put its food down and it's just raw meat.
Just raw meat.
And I'm like, we're
trading for the day that
you better wash your hands, because if you go to sleep smelling like raw meat.
Well, what do? You let that cougar run wild while you're asleep, and then all of a sudden it's like, Messi like this, man. Like, you're getting eaten. Nothing about this is gonna end.
And they have another cat.
Yeah, a hairless cat.
And they're like, the cats don't get along. And it's like, you don't say.
Lori.
That's because the first cat's like, your new cat's gonna eat me.
Yeah.
Lori said cougars are women in their 30s looking for a good time.
Well, 30s. Oh. But seriously, I don't understand how that's legal. I don't know if it is legal.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
But I can't imagine it being legal to own a cougar.
Someone just said they have a Taco Bell Pizza Hut combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our Taco Bell used to have a Pizza Hut.
No,
How do you not? Yes, it absolutely did.
Which one?
Our Taco Bell.
You worked at.
No.
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
no.
Because I used to order breadsticks there.
No.
Happy Winesday.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
Employee of the month twice.
Okay.
No.
It's a true story.
So what was my flight hashtag that I loved? I can't even remember.
There's something about the wet undies.
Yeah.
Dry high or mile high
Mile Dry Club.
Mile Dry Club, that was it.
For your undies.
Hashtag Mile Dry Club. Hashtag Mile Dry Club. That was the hashtag of the week.
If you are in Hot Mess Express, we will be coming on over there next.
If you're not, visit us at hotmessexpress.com.
And if you're not, you can go over to hotmessexpress.com and you can join us there as well, because we do have an additional membership community over there. We'd love to see you there. And if not, I will also see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. For an unboxing.
That's inappropriate.com.
And go get some t-shirts and some hats and some
free shipping.
Glasses.
That's a wrap. We need to get better about that. Just to close out.
You're very